Hello, second grade citizens of Harley Avenue. This is Mrs. Miller here with lesson 16 of our unit on active citizenship. Today we will be talking about a very controversial, hot button topic, taxation. What do I mean by that? Well, a topic that is controversial or a hot button issue is something that many people disagree on. So I hope that you find this lesson interesting, and I wonder if you'll see why so many people disagree about taxation. What is taxation anyway? Have you ever heard your parents talk about paying taxes? Maybe you've heard them say, "Oh my goodness, our taxes are so high." Well, we're about to find out what taxes are. So what are taxes anyway? Well, taxes are a way to collect money from the sale or use of goods and services to make the lives of community members better or easier. But that's not the only way to collect taxes, and we'll find out more as our lesson goes on. So who pays taxes anyway? Well, your parents and the adults in your family, your mom and your dad, they probably pay taxes. Your teachers, that's right, I pay taxes, and all of your other teachers pay taxes too. Everyone in the United States of America pays taxes in one way or another. Now, let's learn a little bit more about what taxes are, how taxes are used, and how taxes are collected. After we watch this short video clip, we will be talking about what we've learned. So make sure that those listening ears, that the volume on your listening ears are turned way up. Go ahead, turn the volume up, turn that knob on your listening ears. Take your thinking cap and put it on. And we're going to watch this short video clip.
Taxes. Public services are services that are paid for by the government. However, people are required to pay a share of the cost to the government. This share is called taxes. When your parents get a paycheck, some of the money is taken out and sent to the government. When you buy a good at the mall, you pay a sales tax. You pay sales tax on many items you buy. These small amounts of money are given to the government. The government collects money from taxes and uses it to provide goods and services, like police and fire protection, safe drinking water, roads to travel, and public transportation. These are the things that everyone in the community needs. If there is enough money from taxes, then government can supply some of the goods and services that people in the community want, like parks.
After watching that video clip, can you name 2 ways that taxes are used? Go ahead and name them across your fingers. Ready, set, go. All right, 1, 2, 3, eyes on me. So I was able to come up with 3 within that time. How many did you come up with? Did you come up with at least 2 ways? Let's see, we'll go over the ways that taxes are used according to the video that we just listened to. So, taxes are used to fund our police. They're also used to fund our fire department. So taxes help to keep us safe, right? The police keep us safe, and the fire department keeps us safe. If our house were to catch on fire, the fire department would come. Taxes also pay for our roads that we drive on. All of the roads that you drive on are paid for by the government. And they are the money that the government uses to pay for these things comes from tax dollars. Taxes also pay for clean and safe drinking water. So the water that comes from your faucet is kept clean by the government. And that money that helps keep our water clean is paid for with taxes. Taxes also pay for public transportation. Our tax dollars help to cover part of the cost of public transportation. And then if there's money left over, our taxes pay for things that we can enjoy, like public parks. Now, can you name one way that taxes are collected? How does the government get taxes from adults in our country? Whisper into your hand what you're thinking. We heard two different ways in the video. Can you name one? Ready, set, go. All right, let's see if you came up with either one of these. So there were two types of taxes that were discussed in this video. One is called income tax, and what that means is when your parents or any adult that you know gets a paycheck, there's money that's automatically taken out of that paycheck to pay taxes to the government. Another way that we pay taxes is through sales tax. In fact, you may have even paid sales tax yourself. If you've ever gone to the store and bought something, at the end, you might notice at the end of your receipt that there's a little spot that says sales tax. And that's extra money that you're charged for taxes. Those taxes go to the government to pay for things that we all need in our communities. I know what you're thinking, but Mrs. Miller, I want to learn more about this topic. What else do our taxes pay for? And how else are taxes collected? Well, you're in luck because I have a great book to share with you. It's called Taxes, Taxes, Where the Money Goes. So right now, I want you to pause this video here. You're going to click on the blue button that's up in the top right-hand corner of the screen to listen to this book called Taxes, Taxes. Once you're finished, come back here, come back to this video lesson so that we can talk about it. I hope you enjoy this book. See you soon. Welcome back, everyone. I hope you enjoyed that book. So that book taught us more about the ways that taxes are used. Can you name 3 more ways that taxes are used? Go ahead and name them across your fingers. Ready, set, go. One, two, three, eyes on me. Okay, let's see. We're going to go through all of the other ways that this video taught us how taxes are used. Let's see. That this book taught us, rather. So, one important way that taxes help us is by paying for public schools. That's right. The school that you're in, Harley Avenue, is paid for through tax dollars. Your teachers are paid through tax dollars. Your books are paid for with tax dollars. Your classroom supplies and computers. If you're using a Chromebook, guess what? That was paid for with tax dollars. Also, public libraries are paid for with tax dollars. Raise your hand if you've ever been to a public library. Yeah, so all of the books in the library, they were paid for with taxes. And also, if you've ever gone to any special programs at the library, those were also paid for with taxes. What else do taxes pay for? That's right. So we already learned in that first video how taxes pay for our roads, right? They do. They pay for building and fixing roads, and not just roads, also bridges and tunnels. And this is very important. Taxes pay to keep our food safe and our medicine safe. Also, if there's a natural disaster, taxes help people to recover from a natural disaster. So if somebody's home is destroyed because of a hurricane or a flood, taxes can help those people. Taxes also pay for our court system and our prisons and jails. What else? Let's see. Taxes pay for our military, our United States military, the Army, the Navy, the Coast Guard, the Air Force. They're all paid for through tax dollars. Taxes also pay for Social Security for people who are too old to work or those who have a disability. And taxes also pay to help other countries who are in need. The United States is very generous in giving money to other countries who need help around the world. After watching that first video, I asked you to name one way that taxes are collected. Now that you've listened to this book, Taxes, can you name one other way that taxes are collected? How else does the government collect our taxes? Go ahead and whisper into your hands. Ready, set, go. One, two, three, eyes on me. Were you able to name at least one other way? Let's see what we have here. So we've already talked about income tax and how that is money that automatically comes out of your paycheck when you get paid. We've also talked about sales tax, when you pay for goods, like something that you buy at the store, or services, like for instance, if you go to a restaurant and you order food, or if you hire a contractor to come and fix something at your house, you'll pay a sales tax. Taxes also, another way to collect taxes is through something called property tax. So if you own a home or you own property, you pay taxes on that home or that property. And businesses also pay taxes. They pay taxes on the properties that they own, and they also pay taxes on money that they make. Now, I did say before that taxation is a hot button topic. It's very controversial. In fact, in our last election, one thing that people thought about when they were deciding who to vote for was how the candidates thought about taxes, what their stance was on taxes. We had two presidential candidates with different ideas about how our taxes should be spent and how much taxes we should pay. And that helped people to decide on how they wanted to make their decision for who to vote for. So now I want to ask you, what is your opinion on taxes? I want you to think, how do I feel about taxes? Do I think taxes are a good thing? That we should pay taxes so that we can get all of the things that we need for our community? Or do I think taxes are unfair and I don't think that people should have to pay taxes? What do you think? Here are some sentence starters that can help you to share your opinion. In just a moment, I'm going to ask you to turn and talk to somebody next to you and share your opinion on taxes. You can start by saying, I think, da 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 da, or I believe, da 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 da, or you could say, I am in favor of, da 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 da. If you're in favor of something, that means you think it's a good thing. Or you could say, I am against, da 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 da. If you're against something, that means you don't think it's a good thing. All right, so you'll have 30 seconds to share your opinion with someone next to you. If you're at home, share with somebody who's in your house, or you could even express your opinion to your dog or your cat or your stuffed animal. If you're in school, share your opinion with someone in the seat next to you. Ready, set, 30 seconds, and share. All right, everyone, time is up. Thank you so much for sharing your opinion. It is now time for our activity sheet. I'm going to read you the directions throughout the activity sheet. Here's what you'll need to do. First, list 3 ways that our taxes are used in the United States. And if you're having any trouble remembering, you can always look back through our video. Then I want you to write 1 way that taxes are collected. Same thing, you can always look back through our video. And then last but not least, what is your opinion on taxes? And you could look back through our video for those sentence starters too. Remember, you might want to start by saying I think, or I believe, or I am in favor of, or I am against. You could even say my opinion is. All right. Thank you so much for learning with me today. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye-bye, everyone.